The Tesla Model 3 has been dominating the EV market as the best-selling electric sedan for several years now, and finally, a competitor has stepped up to challenge for the throne. BYD has come out swinging with the all-new Seal, an affordable compact sedan with an unprecedented 650-kilometer range and performance figures that would put any other car on the road to shame. Keep watching to find out everything you need to know about the 2025 BYD Seal, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more exciting automotive content just like this, because we post 3 times a week. Let's kick things off by taking a look at arguably the most important aspect of any electric car: the powertrain. And trust us when we say that the BYD Seal will take your breath away, as it has been built upon one of the most impressive EV architectures we've seen yet. Underlying the 2025 Seal's impressive performance is the BYD e-Platform 3.0, which has been adapted to fit this sedan's longer frame compared to the smaller BYD Atto 3 and Dolphin. This platform marks a significant shift for BYD, transitioning from the front-wheel drive layout to a rear-wheel drive one for the first time. However, BYD also offers all-wheel drive with the top-of-the-line Excellence version of the Seal, featuring an additional electric motor on the front axle. Couple this impressive motor configuration with the standard adaptive suspension, and it elevates the driving experience in the Seal to a whole new level. The adaptive suspension effectively manages the car's weight, offering a more composed ride compared to the passive suspension setups found in the Seal's rivals. The all-wheel drive Seal also comes with BYD's Intelligent Torque Adaptation Control System, essentially a torque vectoring setup that optimizes traction during slippery conditions. While the four-wheel drive setup provides ample grip even in harsh weather, the standard rear-wheel drive model is also capable of holding its own no matter how tough the going gets. This impressive powertrain unlocks some serious performance potential in the 2025 Seal. The base rear-wheel drive model throws down a blistering 0 to 60 mile-an-hour time of just 5.9 seconds, which is quicker than both the BMW i4 eDrive 30 and Tesla Model 3 rear-wheel drive, making it a compelling choice for speed freaks. Even more exciting is the top-of-the-line all-wheel drive model, which BYD claims gets to 60 miles per hour in an impressive 3.8 seconds. The top speed of both the all-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive versions max out at 111 miles per hour, which is less than the 112 mile per hour top speed of the Ioniq 5 and a far cry from the 162 mile per hour VMAX of the Tesla Model 3 performance. Lightning-quick acceleration isn't the only thing the BYD Seal has going for it, as this electric sedan brings the heat on the range front too. The base rear-wheel drive Seal boasts a maximum claimed range of 354 miles, putting it ahead of the rear-wheel drive Tesla Model 3. However, opting for all-wheel drive sacrifices some range for added traction, despite both models utilizing the same 82.5 kilowatt-hour capacity battery. Not only that, but the additional front electric motor and a weight increase of around 130 kilograms also contribute to the nearly 9% drop in range, bringing the all-wheel drive version down to 323 miles. When it comes to charging, the BYD Seal offers a peak rate of 150 kilowatts, which trails behind some key competitors. The Hyundai Ioniq 5, for example, boasts a maximum rate of 233 kilowatts, translating to much faster charging times compared to the Seal. To go from 10% to an 80% charge, which translates to roughly 35 miles remaining up to 280 miles of range, the BYD takes nearly 40 minutes on a suitable rapid charger. In comparison, the Ioniq achieves this feat in under 20 minutes. This won't be an issue for most owners though, as overnight charging at home with a 7 kilowatt wall box will likely be their primary method of replenishing the battery. In a worst-case scenario of needing to charge a completely dead battery, the Seal can be fully charged in a little over 13 hours. To ease concerns about battery degradation, BYD also offers a warranty that guarantees the battery will retain at least 70% capacity for 8 years or 125,000 miles, surpassing the coverage provided by both Kia and Ioniq with their battery packs. Stepping inside the Seal, you'll be greeted by an interior that reflects this EV's premium ambitions. Gone are the days of low-budget materials, as the Seal comes with an upscale cabin crafted with quality materials throughout. Soft-touch surfaces adorn the door cards, setting a luxurious tone the moment you touch the doors. The plush and supportive seats on both the front and rear offer exceptional comfort for you and your loved ones on even the longest journeys. Thankfully, BYD has taken note of recent updates Tesla has done to into the Model 3 and equip the Seal with heated and ventilated front seats as standard, which will be a godsend during sweltering summer months, especially when paired with the standard panoramic glass roof that fills the cabin in natural light. One noteworthy design element is the 10.25-inch high-definition gauge cluster screen placed directly in front of the driver. This display places essential information like speed and trip data at your glance, with this strategic placement eliminating the need of having to constantly glance to the side like you have to do with the Tesla Model 3 with its central screen set up. If you're seeking an even more immersive experience, range-topping models also have a heads-up display that projects your speed directly onto the windscreen. The infotainment system might look familiar to those familiar with other BYD models, with the Seal borrowing the same user-friendly system found in the Atto 3, featuring a massive 15.6-inch rotating display powered by a super-fast processor that ensures smooth and responsive operation. But there's a catch. While the rotating display is undeniably a conversation starter, its practical benefits are debatable, and after the novelty wears off, some might find themselves keeping the screen permanently fixed in landscape mode. Thankfully, BYD hasn't forgotten about physical controls either, as the Seal offers a handy shortcut menu within the digital instrument cluster and buttons on the steering wheel that allow the driver to adjust basic climate controls like temperature and fan speed. On the audio front, the BYD Seal doesn't disappoint, as the standard 12-speaker Dynato setup delivers superb sound quality with enough power to fill the cabin with rich, immersive audio. For seamless integration with your smartphone, the Seal supports both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard, and thanks to the two conveniently placed wireless charging pads, you can keep your devices powered up and ready to go. How reliable can an EV be? This is a question we've heard ever since these alternate-fueled vehicles started becoming popular. While BYD is a relatively new name in many markets, its track record on the reliability front so far has been promising. The fit and finish of BYD cars have been impressive so far, and long-term owners haven't reported any major concerns either. Peace of mind should also come from the BYD Seal safety credentials. Euro NCAP, the stringent European safety organization, awarded the Seal a perfect 5-star rating in 2023, and things will only get better in 2025. This puts the Seal on par with the much more expensive BMW i5 in terms of adult occupant protection, and even surpasses it in child protection. Standard safety equipment includes a suite of advanced driver assistance systems designed to keep you and your passengers safe on the road, including autonomous emergency braking with pedestrian and cyclist detection, adaptive cruise control that maintains a safe distance from the car in front of you, and lane departure warning that alerts you if you begin to drift out of your lane unintentionally. On top of that, Lane Keep Assist helps to gently nudge you back into your lane if needed, while traffic sign recognition keeps you updated about the current speed limit and other important road signs. As you know, unlike gasoline or diesel cars that require frequent oil changes and other maintenance, electric vehicles have simpler needs, and while the BYD Seal doesn't have a specific service interval listed, the owner's manual outlines various checks that should be performed every 12 months or 12,427 miles, whichever comes first. These checks focus on ensuring the overall health of the car's various systems. The manual also recommends a unique procedure for the main battery: a full charge followed up by a complete discharge every 6 months or 44,739 miles, whichever comes first. This process helps maintain the battery's health and optimize its performance over time. Overall, BYD seems to be taking a proactive approach to ensuring the longevity and reliability of the BYD Seal, giving you peace of mind on the road. And by following what the manufacturer has recommended, we do not doubt that the Seal will serve you reliably for many years to come without any hiccups. With that, it's time to wrap things up by talking about one of the strongest factors the BYD Seal has going for it: its price. Yes, you heard that right. The 2025 Seal starts at a competitive $56,661. While it undercuts the similarly equipped Polestar 2 standard range and Hyundai Ioniq 6 by a small margin, it can't quite match the Tesla Model 3 in terms of sheer affordability. However, it's important to note that these prices don't include the cost of optional features like premium paint colors on the BYD Seal. Yet with only one higher-tier option available, the BYD Seal offers an attractive price point for a feature-rich electric car in 2025. So would you consider picking up a BYD Seal as the next EV for you and your family? Or would you go the safe and uninspired option of going for a Tesla Model 3? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more EV news delivered to your doorstep 3 times a week. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next time right here on Motor Rhythm.